everyone, welcome to the Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thorns beta. My name is Yasei, and this is part 2 of the storyline from the beta. If you haven't seen part 1, an annotation for that will be on the bottom left of the screen. Continuing from where we left off, we are trying to find survivors from the crash and rescue them. You may notice that I tend to click 8 and 7 a lot. That's because I can't really be bothered stretching my fingers over to 7 and 8 to press those buttons. But it usually doesn't matter, especially for storyline quests, but usually in PvP or World versus World I try actually stretching those fingers of mine and pressing those buttons. But yeah, you will notice me clicking the whirlwind and the stone form a lot. But yeah, I do like some of these abilities. Like as you can see, the whirlwind hammers, I forgot its name all of a sudden, is really good for AoE clear, and I find that it helps a lot, especially when you're surrounded by those bloody wolves. The stone form's actually good as well, because the stone form grants protection for you and to your nearby allies. It's really good, so it's a good you know, save as well. I'm going to apologize here as well for the bad footage. While I was rendering some of the clips, I done goofed and I messed it up, and I accidentally deleted the original files because I'm a twat. So I'm going to apologize. So the first part of the exploration episodes are also in bad quality, but the second half is in good quality because I realized my mistake and I managed to fix them up before I, you know, got rid of the original files and rendered them. I get downed a lot. Like, I got downed so much when I was doing this, mainly because I wasn't used to the Revenant and their abilities, and mainly because I'm a twat and I don't dodge roll ever at all. But yeah, I'm going to stress the importance of how the Revenant can be played better. Obviously not in my hands, because I'm just sticking to the one thing.
Sharpen your blades and guard your vitals. I'm back.
Ritlock is back! If any of you have played the storyline, you would have known that Ritlock actually goes missing when you're doing a whole bunch of stuff. Like, he's trying to actually cleanse the ghosts from Ascalon, and he opens up a portal to the mist, and his sword falls in, and of course he's going to go chase after that sword. It's his prized possession. So he jumps after that and he disappears. He only now just comes back, which is pretty cool. He becomes a Revenant, which is the class that I'm playing as now. But of course, even an NPC Ritlock is still better than any player Revenant ever. So, as I was saying before, a good Revenant can do a lot of stuff, but I'm terrible. I'm just going to go stick to being a warrior.
Finally, someone I can count on. Welcome to the party, Commander. I'm a little late myself. I've been searching for Destiny's Edge, but all I've found are panicky packed soldiers.
Tribune, it's damn good to see you alive. Where have you been? What's that new magic you're using?
Later, Cup. All you need to know is that I'm back, and I'm better than ever. Right now, we've got comrades to rescue and dragon minions to kill.
Ritlock's right. We need to find Destiny's Edge and hit Mordramoth where it lives.
And here's where we get introduced to the new mastery system that's been implemented.
We
The mastery system is actually really cool. I actually like what they're gonna do with it eventually. Basically, you can do a whole bunch of new things when you're level 80 now. So instead of just like leveling up and then not getting anything, whereas before you could get skill points, but now you can't. Now you actually get to level up all these features that you get to use in these zones, like Silver Waste, Dry Top, and this area here. As you can see, it's automatically chosen the glider basics for me, which means you get to glide, which is freaking cool. So every time you reach level 80 and you level up again, you get one of these mastery points to spend. And how this works is, as you select a mastery to learn, when you kill something and gain experience for it, it goes up into those specs. See how I got that yellow bar there? That's, you know, the experience I have into that, meaning I have to kill a whole bunch more in order to level that up. And I can swap that anytime at all, and it'll still retain it, which is pretty cool. So this actually gives level 80s something to do again. This gives them something to do. And as you'll notice from this map, it is quite huge. This is 20, like not even 25% of the map, by the way. That's how much we gained access to during the beta. So this map is freaking huge.